Good morning, 6C and 6M. In literacy today, you're going to be learning to write kennings. Do any of you know what a kenning is already? Well, a kenning is a two-worded phrase to describe something without saying what it is. It's a little bit like a mini riddle. So, if I was to describe an athlete, I might say that they are a race runner. I'm not saying that they're an athlete, but I'm telling the reader that they run races. Then the reader can work out what they are. So, how do we make a kenning? Well, we always start with the word a, then we will have a noun. That's a thing, a person, a place, or a thing. So, in this case, we're having a race. Then we have a hyphen. Hyphens join two words together. And then we have a verb. That's a doing word. So, in this kenning, we'll use the word runner because they run. So, we start with the word a, then we have a noun, then a hyphen, and finally a verb. So there's 4 parts, but they're all quite simple really. Here are some kennings I've written about something. A heat maker, a light giver. What could these kennings be written about? Well, it could be a few things, couldn't it? It could be the sun, a fire, maybe even a light bulb. Now I'm going to write a kenning poem about an animal. A kenning poem is just lots of kennings written about the same thing. I'm going to write it, and as I do, see if you can work out which animal I'm writing about. Have you worked it out? A poor licker, a milk drinker, a ball chaser, a dog hater, a mouse catcher. It was a cat. Now let's look at how we can gather some ideas and then turn them into a kenning. So let's write a kenning poem together about a baby. Okay, so I'm going to write down some ideas about what babies do. Okay, so I know that they make noise. I know that they blow raspberries. I know they have a dummy. They drink milk. And they stop people sleeping. Okay, so I have lots of ideas here about babies, but they've not been written as kennings. So I'm going to change them now so that each idea becomes a kenning. So let's start with make noise. So I need to start with a, and then I need a noun. So what's the noise? The noun is noise because that's the thing. So a noise hyphen maker. Okay, so let's go to the next one. A, which bit's the noun, blow or raspberries? Or raspberries is, so I'm going to say a raspberry blower. So remember the hyphen in between. Okay, then I've got something about a dummy. So what do they do with the dummy? Because I could have a dummy, that's the noun, but then I need a verb. So a dummy sucker, because they suck the dummies. So dummy sucker. A milk drinker. And then how could I use my last idea to make another kenning? So I could put sleep as the noun, so asleep. So I could say a sleep stopper, or maybe a sleep depriver. So deprive people of sleep, so a sleep depriver. Okay, so I've got 5 kennings now about a baby: a noisemaker, a raspberry blower, a dummy sucker, a milk drinker, a sleep depriver. I'm just wondering if I can make any of those better. I'm thinking maybe about a milk drinker. Instead of drinker, could I change that to a milk guzzler instead? So I'm going to use my green pen to change that to guzzler instead. It just makes it a little bit better. Okay, so now you're going to have a go at writing a kenning poem about the superhero that you started researching yesterday. Make sure you upload your work for your teacher to see.